Hello and welcome to a video tutorial on mail merge. Today we're going to use a 2016 specimen paper to create a mail merge letter. Okay, so we'll open the master document and then use this very one, the distributor.csv, as the source data. So open the master document. This is how the master document looks like in the source file. If you have the master document, you go straight to mailings, and so when you check mailing carefully, you realize that the other icons here are inactive. So the first thing you have to do is to use this one that says select recipient to bring in the source data. So I click on this and come to use existing list, and then go to my working area. Within my working area, 2016 specimen paper 2, I go to that, and then that is my source data. So double click on the source data. Now once you do that, you find out that these icons now becomes active or activated. These are also active. All right, so when you finish everything on the mail merge, you're supposed to click on finish and merge. All right, so now we're going to use this here to insert the field we have within the mail merge, the letter. So here we select or highlight everything in the brackets, the triangular brackets, open and close triangle brackets, and then replace them with their right field. So here I go to the drop down here and choose on first name. Go to the next one, which is a contact. Make sure it just exactly on it, and then the next one is contact name, so I replace that. The next one we have the address, so go down and select address, and then we move down to what we have city, and then interesting now, sometimes when you replace it, it goes a step further, so you just bring it back, select on region, and then you go to that to replace it. Down again, today's date. Date is not part of the fields here. Okay, it's not part here. So date, you just have to go to the insert and then put in the date. So insert, and then you find date and time and replace it with any date format you want. But if the question specifies a particular format we are supposed to use, you make sure you put it there. Once again, we replace this part here with the first name. So go back to mailings, and then under the field, I choose first name. I have to replace this section here with the country. So I highlight and go to the field and replace that with country. And then that is all I have to do. Now, if you look through this letter, there need to be some correction made here. There's a mistake made here in the spelling of distribution. So you have to cross out, check if you have any spelling mistake to correct, and proofread the letter, make all necessary correction, and database. So that is it for the first section of the question. So let's look at it. So 29 says that we are supposed to, we need to insert the relevant field, which we've done. The date format, we have done that. We are supposed to add our name as the director. So here I have to replace the director here with my name, my candidate number, reference number, for the letter. So here include center number, candidate number as a reference for the letter. So we go to the reference. So where is the reference? So here this becomes the reference. So our candidates, okay, the first part will be your candidate number, and then the center number followed with what? Candidate number. So that is what will go there. So in my case, the candidate number, I'll use 00011, and then follow with the center number GH062, and that is it for the reference. So that part is also answered, and then I have to proofread and check spelling. So I've done that already. Take a screenshot with a field displayed. So the fields they're talking about is this one that are in the double brackets. So that is a field that are displayed. So I just have to take a screenshot of this part here and then place it in my evidence document. Right. So we move to the next part of the question, which is 30. Question 30 says that we should add 3 features to the MailMerge document to suit a professional letter. So to have a professional letter, I presume every organization have what is referred to as a letterhead. So if it is with reference to this house title specification sheet, then it means that we need a letterhead. But if we look carefully at what we have here, there's no letterhead. So we need to include that in this particular letter. So since you don't have a letterhead, you have to create one for yourself because we're not given one. Now, again, the question requested that we use the style house specification sheet. So what exactly is that? So if we look through, this is the house style specification sheet. So it means that your title, the subtitle, the subheading, and then the body, we're given a specific font size to use and a point how it should be aligned, and so it have to follow the same style here. So that is what you're going to do for that particular part of the paper. So you make sure everything just follow the rule I've just shown you, and the next thing to do is to move on to the next part of the question, which is question 31. Question 31 says that letters are only required for distributors in Spain and Germany. So to demonstrate that, we go back to the letter and then we go to mailings and then make sure we are at edit recipient list. So you click on edit recipient list and come to filter. So at filter, under the field, you choose country, select country, and it's equal to Spain. In Spain as the first country we are interested in. And under this section, you select all. So it's either Spain or another country. So we come to country again as the next field, and then equal to, and then we type in German, right? And then click on OK. So you can see from here that we have German and Spain country showing here. You have to take a screenshot to demonstrate that you've done this. So here it says that 5 say that place your screenshot evidence in your document. So provide a screenshot. So for the selection you have done. So for the selection, all you have to do is take a screenshot of this part here and then add it to the evidence document. You click on OK as we have done. The next part of the question, what do we do? We are supposed to print the merge letter. So to get the printed merge letters, you come to finish, or you can preview what you've done here. So I click on this arrow to take me to the next one, and this to bring me to the first one. But I click on preview first to let me see the names and not the fields. So this is the first person. When I click on the next arrow, it takes me to the next person, and I have only 2 here. So I'm done. I click on finish, edit individual, and I click on OK. So that is it for MailMerge, and we have to print this final part of the letter to add to our work. On this note, it brings us to the end of the 2016 specimen paper on MailMerge. Alright, so I encourage you to practice and be good. Bye bye.